Hello, who be this?
Nana, come to the junction and pick up a package that was sent for you. I'll be there waiting. It has the FX 340 70 minutes. Don't waste my time.
Okay, I'm coming.
One of the biggest excuses a lot of creatives have is that they live alone, they don't have a lot of friends, so they have nobody to film them. But believe me, I've been shooting videos since 2023, and every single video I've ever put out on my YouTube channel has been shot by me. I've been the one behind the camera and in front of the camera. So let me walk you guys through my creative process. Or rather, this is how you can shoot cinematic content solo in 2026. The first thing you need when you want to make a video is an idea.
No shit, Captain Obvious.
This is probably the most difficult part of the creative process.
Why is my brain so empty?
I get my ideas from a lot of places. It could be a video I watched on YouTube, a topic I saw people talk about on Twitter, or sometimes I could be taking a stroll and a really good idea would just hit me. The most important part of this process is saving your ideas. I do mine by either writing it down or leaving a voice recording on my phone so the idea stays alive, because ideas are fleeting. So one of the reasons I said you have to write down your ideas is that ideas are fleeting. Over the years, I've had a bunch of books where I wrote down my ideas. This was the first one I started taking video making seriously. This was in 2024. So I had this, you can see I even made a couple of doodle drawings on it. So this book has a bunch of ideas that I had in 2023, 2024. During that period, I probably got the idea and then I wasn't fully ready to make the idea come to life, and I committed to this book. Some of the ideas in this book I ended up doing the films in 2025. So that's how these things work sometimes. So sometimes your ideas are not fully ready to be made into videos and films. What you do is you have to make sure you save them somewhere. I do voice memos, I write it because I prepare writing. This is the 2024 version. This is the 2025 version, but this one was more of like a journal to me. I just journal out my daily life. This one said today I was at work, I used Stalin to do some social media. This one now is this year's one. I still have like the doodle stuff on it. This video I'm filming now, this is where I wrote it down. I don't know if this camera will focus. This particular video now, this is where I started writing this particular video. So this is how my creative process works. I write a lot. So writing is like a huge part of my creative process. So once I get the idea, I write it down, and then I can now move forward to the next phase of my creative process. This is the part of the creative process where I decide the shot I'm going to use that would help further my story. This is also where I can incorporate creative shots from other filmmakers that I would love to try out. Shot types and sizes do not exist for the sake of it. They help convey a certain emotion that you want your audience to relate to while watching your film. Here are different types of shot sizes you can add to level up the quality of your content. Use wide shots or establishing shots to give your audience a feel of where you are or where your scene is taking place. Use extreme close-up or insert shots to draw attention to key details. Use a medium close-up for dialogues and talking heads.
What will I do to afford this camera like this?
Use close-ups to convey the emotions of your character, in this case, you as a solo filmmaker.
So there's a PDF that I'm going to link in the description that is completely for free. It's a PDF about shot listing and shot sizing and everything you need to know about composition and cinematography. So I'm going to link it down in the description, and it's completely free. But one thing I have to say is that these rules in cinematography are not necessarily meant to hold you down. These are rules that you are supposed to know, so that when you are breaking them with intentionality. You are breaking them because they help further your story. So you must not necessarily start off your film with an establishing shot. If a close-up shot is what helps tell the story of the film, of the particular scene that you are starting off in, you start with a close-up shot. That's just it. So go down in the description and download PDF.
A lot of people like to say this part is not important, which is a big lie. The reason they say this is because skill trumps gear. They say it as sort of an encouragement to put learning first. Making do of what you have to tell the story you want to tell before anything else. As for me, the camera I use is the Canon EOS M50.
So I've been using this same camera since 2022. I bought the camera October 2022. So I've roughly 4 years now I've been using the same camera. This camera is cheaper than a lot of flagship iPhone models. But the thing is, it's the only one I have, so I'm using it basically. And I do want to change the camera when I have money. But for now, the M50 is my go-to. But I also want to make sure I'm worth the upgrade, because any upgrade I'm going to get now has to be like a high-end camera. I'm looking at the Sony FX3, I'm looking at the R6V. But I don't have money, obviously. So when I have money, I want to make sure that I'm worth the update. I've gotten my skill level to that upgrade, so that I don't have an expensive camera and I'm filming nonsense. So basically that's it.
I also pair my M50 with the 24-70mm lens, the 50mm lens, the 15-55 lens.
And my phone. Every single piece of gear matters in this household. I've shot a couple videos that you would not even know that I shot the video on my phone in my YouTube videos. So I'll make a video about how you can shoot with your phone and shoot better and stuff like that. Lighting is probably the most important part of filmmaking, and if I'm being completely honest, I have not fully mastered the art of lighting my videos properly. But the thing is, it's a skill, so it's a practice intensive skill. The more you practice your lighting, the better you get at it. Every day I try to experiment, I try to do something different to figure out what this would look like, and that's how I make mistakes and get better from it. So this is how I typically light my scenes.
To light my scenes, I usually use anything from a big key light all the way down to these Timu Dex lights. The major principle behind my lighting decision is to create contrast and separation between my subject and the background or foreground by using light and color, and making sure to film on the shadow side.
So let me turn off some of these lights so you can see how I lit the scene. So now my key light is the Ulanzi VL120C. So this is the light that basically powers everything that you're seeing. This is, without this light, you won't be seeing my face. This one on the other end here, I've forgotten the name, is a Ulanzi tube light, and I'm using it just to fill up the bit of shadow in my face, because your light is not supposed to come directly in front of your face. Your light is supposed to come from an angle of 45 degrees-ish. So my key light is 45 degrees from my face, and if I turn it back on, you can see. And then these ones are just to create a bit of separation between me and the background and sort of like stylize the look. So this light down here is RGB. I could have changed it to maybe a different color, or changed the sunset lamp to maybe green or blue, or, you know, red, white, depending on what I want to go for. So this is how I typically light my talking head setup. Usually a 3-point light system, 1 or 2 lights at the back, my key lights, and then a few lights to fill up the shadows on my face.
After all this is done, we are ready for the next phase: editing. A good edit comprises music, voiceover, sound effects, graphics, and color grading. Everyone has a different editing style, and it's mostly influenced by the music choice. It influences the rhythm, pacing, and emotions of your film. Once I have my music and my shots, I go ahead to cut my clips to the rhythm of the song, and then move on to recording the voiceover.
So the next step in my video editing process is usually sound design, because video comprises of both visual and audio elements, and if you don't sound design, you won't be able to immerse your audience into the environment that your scene is taking place in. Take for instance this clip. Without the sound designing, this video feels boring. Nobody knows where this person is. You can tell they are on the road, but you can't feel they are on the road. But compared to when I sound designed the video, you can feel the essence of him being on the road and feel like, oh, you're on the road with this guy. You can even hear things happening in the background that you can't see. So the audio element of video is as important as the video element. So taking time to sound design your video helps elevate the video from just like a regular video into a more cinematic feel.
Adding graphics in the form of text and animations can help create a more engaging video. Then here comes my favorite part in all of video editing: color grading. This is the part of the creative process where I stylize the looks of my video to fit the mood of my story. This process is very skill intensive, but it doesn't have to be complicated. Even the smallest adjustments can change the feel of your video. Color grading takes years to master, so be easy on yourself with this part.
This process is something I've worked on for at least the past 3 years. I've tried a bunch of things to figure out what my creative process would be, how I like to film my videos. You mustn't necessarily follow step by step of how I shoot my videos, because this is how I do my own thing. So you can look at this as sort of a template that would help you find your own creative process, because your creativity is not supposed to feel like a job. So if you are following a process and it doesn't feel natural to you, it means you have to try something else. Because me, I had to try a bunch of things until I found the one that stuck. So thank you guys for watching this video. I really appreciate all the love you guys have been showing me since I came back on YouTube. Please like, share, subscribe. Don't forget to tell your friends about me. Tell me what you think in the comment section about videos like this, if you would like to see more educational content and behind the scenes of how I film my videos. And if you're a brand and you happen to stumble upon this video, come and sponsor my channel. I'm a growing creator. I'm growing really quick, so I would help you and you would help me. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye. I have to stop filming so I could eat when I'm done eating. I'll be back with the video.